What's going on, guys? Aldrin Estacio here with FlytPath.com. Now in this video, I just want to quickly talk to you guys about the new DJI. This is the 3.5 to USB-C adapter that you're going to need if you want to add external audio to your Osmo Pocket. Now, if you have an Osmo Pocket or you're looking at purchasing one, just know that there's no 3.5 audio jack to go straight into the Osmo Pocket, which means you have to have something like this, which is the adapter that converts a 3.5 to the USB. I've actually tried a few third-party ones which did not work, so you actually technically just have to use this one. Now, just to quickly go through some of the products we're going to talk about in this video, of course, we have the Osmo Pocket from DJI. On the front here, I actually have a Polar Pro filters, the ND filter. They actually have a bunch of filter sets here with different strengths. So I'm using a Polar Pro filter in this video. Like I mentioned, the Rode Video Micro. This is the one I'm going to use for more of a vlog style. I have the DJI wireless mic system here, Rode Pro Plus. Then, of course, I also have the PG Tech. This is the holder for the phone as well as the Osmo Pocket right here. And this is the PG Tech little tripod that you can attach to the bottom with a 1/4-20 onto that phone holder. So I'll be using that one as well as talking a little bit about the M9. This is the Amarin Aperture Light. And then the big thing is, of course, is another tripod that has a cold shoe mount that's separate. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about why this is going to be necessary to have a separate one or another one, mostly because of how the mic system works and how it's going to be in your shot. And the reason I want to talk about the tripod holder is because of the fact there's a lot of companies out there that have this tripod holder that holds your phone. It has a cold shoe mount up top that holds your Osmo Pocket. But right away, when you first start testing it out with different microphones, you are not able to really use this setup with mics on top if you're going to be having a larger mic system like this, because every time you shoot, the field of view of the Osmo Pocket will get the microphone in the shot. So a lot of people really haven't been able to test it because they don't have the adapter. But now that I have the adapter and I'm actually able to put on a microphone on it, I'm letting you guys know that it doesn't really work this way unless you have a mic system that's a little bit smaller like this, where you're able to take off that foam or that dead cat. But the only problem is if you're vlogging outside, you are now going to be exposed to the elements as far as the wind noise. So you're going to have issues with wind now. So having these microphones up top, I know a lot of people are marketing it, you know, like this is the vlog setup, but honestly, you just really can't use it. The field of view of the Pocket is going to always get the microphone in your video. So it's really not usable to have a microphone that's this large on top of this cold shoe. Now, if you have an adapter or something like that that can move the microphone back, that's going to be more ideal, or possibly move it to the side or at the bottom. That's going to be where you're going to want to locate something like this, which is a larger mic. Then you can use the top cold shoe for something like a light. Because of the fact it's so thin, that won't get into your field of view, but a mic system will. Now I'll talk about more rigs and go into more detail some of these products in future videos, but this one's really just about the audio adapter. How does it work? Is it really going to help my audio? What type of mic systems can I use with it? So let's get to testing that. The first one I'm going to do is more of a vlog setup. Second one I'll do is more of like a talking head type of video, kind of similar to this, except using the Osmo Pocket. And the third one is, does it work with a wireless mic system? Let's go outside and test these out and see if this adapter really works. All right, so here we go. We got the first test with the Osmo Pocket. This is the audio coming straight out of the Osmo Pocket. There is nothing attached to it. How does this audio sound? There's a little bit of a wind. If you can see some of the trees moving in the background, there's definitely a little bit of a wind. So let me know how that's affecting the sound. Let me just do a quick little scratch test just so you know. The audio is coming directly from the Osmo Pocket. Like I mentioned, there's a little bit of a wind, so I'm not sure how much that's going to affect it. I don't have anything covering the microphone. But this is all just the audio directly from the Osmo Pocket. All right, so now I have the Rode Video Micro on the top of this bracket here, but as you can see, we have it in the shot, which is of course not going to be a good thing to do. The problem is a lot of these brackets right now have this cold shoe mount right at the very top of the phone holder, which, you know, ideally looks right because that's where you're going to want a microphone. But when you're dealing with larger microphones like this, and as you can see, it's probably in my shadow as well, is that you're going to deal with it sticking out a little bit too far, just like this. So as you can see, I have the Rode Video Micro on here, but unless I move all the way over here, then it'll be out of the shot. So there's things like this where, yes, you're going to get better audio, but you're going to have to work around this cold shoe mount and place something else here. More than likely, I'm going to be putting a light here instead of a microphone, which means I'm going to have to get another cold shoe mount to attach to this rig that I can hook up a mic to, because this just, of course, isn't going to work. More than likely, this won't work, as well as putting like something like a Rode Pro Plus on here. It sticks out too far. Let me do a quick test to see how the audio is if I take off the dead cat, see how much of a difference there is with the wind and just the differences with the audio. All right, so here we go with the Rode Video Micro. Now this is without the dead cat, so I was able to remove it, and as you can see, it's not in the shot anymore unless I move all the way over here and have face tracking move with me. But as you can see, it's a little bit better, but the one thing that we're gonna give up is that windscreen, is that dead cat. So it is a little bit breezy. Let me know how this is picking it up. All right, for the next test we're doing is more of a talking head style setup. As you can see here, I am set up with my phone right here in the middle, hooked up to the Osmo Pocket. For the next test, I'm gonna be using the Pro Plus on top. But right now, this is the audio coming straight out of the Osmo Pocket. I'm a little bit more than arm's length away. I'd say I'm about 2 feet away from the camera, so I'm not able to actually grab it and do it like kind of a vlog style. It is set up right here on my table. So I'm about 2 feet away from the camera. How does the audio sound from here? Like I mentioned, we're indoors. It's not the best audio, so this is really just more of a standard size room. I think it's about 12 by 12 or so. How does the audio sound here? All right, now for this shot, I'm able to attach the Pro Plus to the top of the actual phone, and because of the fact that I'm not walking around too much, you can actually get away with having a microphone up top if you're doing something like a talking head style shoot, because you're not moving around too much. Now, of course, if I move just a little bit this way and move up, you can start seeing the microphone in place. But how does the audio sound if you're doing something like this, where it's more of a setup type of environment? I have the microphone right there on top of the mount itself. A little bit easier to shoot like this because you're not moving around. You're not vlog style shooting where the camera might be moving a lot. You're pretty much dead center, or at least, you know, if I want to move over to a third, it's really up to you. But at the same time, now I'm able to use that mount if I want to do this type of setup. So how does the audio sound here? I'm using the Rode Pro Plus hooked up to the Osmo Pocket. Now, the one thing that's good about the audio adapter is that it opens up a little bit more possibilities. So normally you'd use a shotgun mic if you're just gonna do a vlog or enhance the audio in close proximity, but now it's kind of cool to know that I can actually hook up a wireless system to the Osmo Pocket. So if I want to do something like this, or if I want to do some sort of interviews or anything like that, I'm able to use a wireless system using this adapter of the Osmo Pocket. So how does the audio sound? This is the Deity Duo RX system that I'm testing out. How does the audio sound here attached to the Osmo Pocket? And there it is, guys. Just a few different tests I was able to do using the audio adapter, the 3.5 to USB-C adapter for the Osmo Pocket. Definitely did help out if you're trying to get a little bit better quality as far as your audio goes. There are some pros and cons to some of the brackets and, you know, what you have to do to remount and mount these microphones and lights if you want to add a full rig system to it. But at the end of the day, if you do want to add any type of external audio, this is pretty much a must-have using the Osmo Pocket. And as always, if you guys got some value from my video, don't forget to hit that like button, and always don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. This is Alger Anastasio with FlytPath.com. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.